What is the reality you want to create? It's time to subscribe to that, because right now our dreams are manifesting into our reality. Welcome back, Astro fam. Today's video is all about the dreamy and romantic new moon in Pisces. I hope you're ready to dive in. I hope you're already feeling this energy. This is a new moon that is full of possibilities, full of manifestation. Let's break it all down today. If you're new to my channel, hi, I'm Mandy Rose. I'm a relational astrologer, which essentially means when I'm talking about the current cosmic weather or I'm looking at your birth chart, I am taking the lens of helping you have better relationships. And this new moon has a perfect opportunity for us to dive a little bit deeper in relationships. It is filled with the Pisces energy of compassion, empathy, and forgiveness. I call the Pisces energy the Jesus-like energy, where we can really be of service and give ourselves fully to one another, to the collective, and to our dreams. So let's first break down this Pisces energy a little bit deeper. If you have your birth chart handy, make sure you grab that, because later in this video, we're going to dive into the specifics. I'll pull up the chart and you can see if you have anything going on within your birth chart in comparison to what is going on in the cosmos right now. If you have your 2024 Astrology Alchemy Journal, you can open it up to the New Moon in Pisces page on page 21. You can go ahead and fill out the journal prompt. You can take some notes here as we dive in a little bit deeper in today's video. So let's go ahead and get into it, starting out with that overview. What is going on in the sky that is leading us up to that New Moon in Pisces? Well, of course, we are in Pisces season. The sun radiating and shining down upon us, this energy of Pisces. So what is Pisces, right? Pisces is the symbol of the fish. It is a water energy. So we are dealing with emotions, our intuition, the feminine aspects of ourselves, of receiving. Pisces is really representative of the Jesus archetype, of giving up ourselves, of being of service, of being compassionate and empathetic and forgiving and loving others. Pisces really is that energy of knowing no boundaries, right? Like the fish, it swims through the ocean. Like the water, it flows through all the cracks and crevices. When we deal with Pisces season, we are dealing with the divine. We are dealing with God and source. We are dealing with our higher selves. It's a very dreamy, romantic season. It is our opportunity to really go inwards and shed and release and cleanse and purge. The most important thing for us to understand is every year when we get to Pisces season, when the sun moves through the zodiac energy of Pisces, we are preparing for the astrological new year, starting on March 19th this year. And so right now we are supposed to be in reflective mode, shedding, releasing. I say we cry a whole lot during Pisces season, and that's okay. So we need to let go, let go, let go. And Pisces helps us do just that with that water energy. Now, as we're moving closer to this new moon in Pisces, we are also going to feel the positive, the higher vibrations of Pisces energy, which allows us to be more intuitive, which allows us to tap into the divine, to God and source. The veil is thinner right now. So as we're moving into this new moon, if you are wanting to start a spiritual practice, if you are wanting to get into reading cards or using a pendulum or tapping into your psychic gifts or abilities, this is a beautiful opportunity to start preparing for that and really launching that at that new moon in Pisces when it becomes exact on March 10th. The other beautiful positive energy of Pisces is that dreamy romantic energy of truly seeing your dreams manifest. So journaling and dream work and speaking things into existence is so powerful at this time, because with the veil being thinner, you're able to kind of really put energy forward and into motion in a way that's stronger than any other season during the astrological year. But we also have to be aware of the negative or lower denser energies associated with Pisces. Because Pisces is so empathic and we are so energetically sensitive during Pisces season, we can sometimes want to escape our reality, escape the energy, escape the emotions, run away from. And so Pisces really deals with self-sabotage and these tendencies to lean towards addictive behaviors, right? So drinking more, using drugs, using food as a way to escape our emotions. So you want to be very cautious and careful during Pisces season, because we are more sensitive to the energies around us and emotions are coming up that we're not trying to escape them, run away from them, push them down, sabotage ourselves, or really get into this toxic, addictive, negative cycle. So something to be very cautious of as we move into this new moon in Pisces, especially because our dreams are becoming our reality and our manifestation capabilities are becoming stronger than ever. So you don't want to manifest these negative habits or these self-sabotage behaviors into your reality. So very powerful to understand. And so with all that, you really want to know where Pisces falls in your birth chart. Depending on your rising sign, Pisces is going to rule a specific area of your life. Now, that area of life is the Pisces area where you do tend to want to escape reality from. It's your area of life that you tend to put rose-colored glasses on, just have faith that it's all going to work out. You don't give it a lot of attention. You definitely don't have a lot of discipline in that area of your life. But at the time of this new moon, this is an area of life that's calling for attention, calling you to step up and take more responsibility in a way that you have not done for 30 years. Because Saturn has not been in Pisces for a new moon in Pisces in over 30 years. And Saturn deals a lot with our reality. He is the physical, tangible work that we have to put into something. It is building something over the long term with commitment, with that mature energy. So now with the new moon, Saturn comes in and is like, hey, let's do the work if we want to manifest this. Let's create our reality by actually doing the concrete 3D Earth school type of activities. Now, we also have Neptune here, right? And so Neptune is the dreamer. He's the one who allows us to believe that we can live on a yacht in the Mediterranean. He allows us to just have this belief and faith and hope that everything is going to work out. And so these are beautiful energies that are present at the time of this new moon that we can work with to set our new intentions. Remember, new moons are new beginnings, new opportunities, new chapters in our life to move forward. And so Saturn doing the real world work with Neptune believing and having faith is really allowing our manifestations to come to life, our dreams becoming our reality. So remember, at this time, you don't have to see it to believe it. We may be feeling a lot of energetic blocks coming up, right? There's a massive collective up-leveling going on at this time because Pisces really deals with things going on behind the scenes. It is our energetic body. It is our emotional body. It's our auras. It's our chakras. It's, what's behind the veil, the subconscious programming, the limiting beliefs, the stories that we're telling ourselves, those thought patterns that are reoccurring in our lives. And so we really have to ask ourselves, what are these blocks that are coming up? What are these stories I'm telling myself? You might be feeling like you want to do things, but you're almost kind of like held back. And we also know, because we're going through this massive collective up-leveling with the solar flares, that there is going to be more psychic attacks than ever before. So be very cautious at this new moon, with the veil being thin and our manifestation capabilities being very strong, that you are protecting your energy, protecting your boundaries, wearing crystals that are protective like selenite and tourmaline and obsidian, really doing a lot of cleansing rituals, anything that you can do to protect your energy, with Pisces being this boundaryless, water flowing into every crack. You want to make sure that your aura is clean, that your chakras are balanced, that your spiritual health is strong, that your spiritual practice are a healthy routine and habit and behavior in your life, and that you are not trying to escape your emotions at this time. That is the best advice I can give you as we move into this new moon. And ultimately, with it being a new moon and a new beginning and a new chapter, it is a beautiful energy for you to launch something that you need to have faith in, something you're ready to put out into the world, take from behind the scenes and share it with others, something that can heal others, something that can help others grow, that can help others, in their spiritual growth or development. This is such a beautiful energy, but you have to have faith. Whatever new beginning you're starting, whatever new chapter, whatever you're initiating, having faith is going to be pivotal to manifesting it into the reality or the dream or the vision that you see it having for your life. So with that, I'm going to give you one announcement in this video. On the new moon in Pisces, I'm officially launching my Astrology for Parents course. This is something I've been working on for 3 years. I've been really navigating how I want to help parents specifically have a better relationship with their children. So this will be a self-paced course diving into your child's birth chart, breaking everything down from their rising sign, sun sign, moon sign, through all their personal planets, Saturn, Jupiter, their generational planets, their north node, south node, their Chiron, their elements. So much is going into this course, and that's why it's taken me 3 years. I wanted to not only perfect the course itself and the information I'm giving, but I also wanted to make sure that I did enough readings for parents, for their children, to get feedback and to know exactly the information I'm giving that's helpful and it's clear and it's concise. And so I am launching it at the new moon in Pisces. I'm having faith that it's going to fall in the hands of those who need it and that it really is going to make a big impact on the world. So if you want more information on that course, you can just head to the description box below. Thank you for any love or support that you share around this big thing in my life that I am launching. Pisces falls in my 5th house, which is the area of life of children and of creative passion projects. And so if this was in perfect alignment for me, I can't wait for you to get your hands on it. So with that, let's get into my favorite part of every video, my 5 fun facts about what makes this lunation unique to 2024. So the first fun fact is kind of interesting, and I'm very curious how it's going to manifest in our world because it is the new moon of 2024 that is the closest to Earth, which is powerful because of all the new moons of the year, it happens to be the new moon in Pisces, which deals with water. And we know when we have a newer full moon that's very close to us here on Earth, it is going to affect the tides, the water on Earth. It's also going to affect the tectonic plates, and it's going to affect us as humans who are water-filled beings. So we can expect, maybe more earthquakes, higher tides. We can feel more, uncomfortable or irritable at the time of this new moon. So something to pay attention to, something to be aware of. Very interesting to the new moon in Pisces happening in 2024. The second interesting thing about this new moon in Pisces is that it's the final lunation of the astrological year, right? So the next lunation we're going to have is going to be the full moon in Libra, which will be an eclipse at the end of March on the 25th. And so as soon as this new moon in Pisces is done and over with, and we've set an intentions and we've started new beginnings, as soon as that energy fades out, we are immediately going into the ecliptic portal and we are preparing for the astrological new year. That is just going to be 9 days after this new moon. And so it's our last opportunity to really say, I am starting this thing. I am having faith. I'm believing it's possible. I am getting rid of self-sabotaging behaviors and addictive tendencies once and for all, and I am going to move towards something that's in alignment of my dreams. So it's very powerful for us. And the third interesting thing about this new moon in Pisces is the fact that when this new moon manifests into a full moon in 6 months, the full moon in Pisces in 2024 will be an eclipse. So, right, eclipses deal with fated, destined events, things that are lined up for us. And so whatever we're beginning at this new moon, with Saturn creating that discipline and the commitment to something, and Neptune just having faith and believing it's going to manifest in the way that we desire it to be, and we do the work, and we do the work, and we do the work, and in 6 months, it comes to the full moon, to the peak, the culmination, the fruition, where we reap what we sow right now. It will be ripe with ecliptic energy, fated, destined energy. So it's even more important to really work with this Pisces energy at this time. The fourth interesting thing about this new moon in Pisces that's unique to 2024 is that we're having a powerful stellium energy in Pisces. So not only is the sun and the moon in Pisces, but we're also going to have Saturn and Neptune. And like I said, Saturn has not been present for a new moon in Pisces in 30 years. And we only have 2 more new moon in Pisces where Neptune will be present in Pisces for another 165 years. And so the fact that this new moon is smashed between Saturn and Neptune, the physical reality, the one who does the work and the one who dreams, this is going to really create that potent manifestation capability, right? Because manifestation is not just doing the work, and it happens. And it's also not just dreaming. It's combining the two to create the dream. And so this is very, very powerful with that stellium in Pisces. And the fifth interesting fact that makes this new moon in Pisces unique is the fact that we have Mercury at 0 degrees of Aries on the exact same day as the new moon in Pisces. And we also have Mars square Uranus on the same day as this new moon in Pisces. So that brings fire of Aries and Mars, the warrior, and the unexpected volatile energy of Uranus to this new moon, which is having faith and dreaming and believing and being empathic and being loving and being forgiving and being, sensitive. This brings a little twist and turn to this Piscean energy that is going to allow us to kind of turn the dials up on our dreams, on our manifestation, and kind of brings in that intensity for things to fast forward and speed up a little bit quicker. And to better understand that, let's just go ahead and get into the specifics by pulling up the chart and seeing where all the planets are in the sky in relationship to this new moon and how they're supporting this Piscean energy, this new moon and new beginning. So go ahead and grab out your chart. Let's break it down, finding the new moon first and the sky. So it's at 0 degrees of Pisces. We can see the sun and the moon both present in the same degree point. That's how we know it's a new moon. We see Saturn on one side at 11 degrees and Neptune on the other side at 27 degrees. So that new moon is smashed in between the middle point of Saturn and Neptune, which is very, very powerful, like I mentioned. The next thing I always pay attention to when we're looking at the chart for a new or full moon is finding the ruler of the lunation. What is the life coach, the planet that is ruling this new moon in Pisces? Well, that is going to be Neptune and Jupiter. They co-rule Pisces energy. Neptune obviously very close to the new moon, giving it more potent energy. Neptune dreaming, Neptune living in la la land, believing and having faith and being connected to the other realms, asking for support from our guides, from God, praying more, connecting with your ancestors, connecting with your spirit guides. All of this is going to be very helpful for bringing your dream into the reality with Neptune conjunct the new moon. But where is Jupiter? Well, we can see Jupiter is over in Taurus, getting closer and closer and closer to Uranus, who is also very active with this new moon. Now, Jupiter being the ruler of Pisces, Jupiter brings expansion, growth, blessing, abundance, and a higher perspective. Jupiter in Taurus sextile the new moon, not only the ruler, but he's sextile, which when planets are having sex, this is good, beautiful energy. This makes things feel a little bit more magical. Jupiter in Taurus is the physical world, right? It is our physical reality, and Jupiter bringing blessing and abundance to that. That could be monetary. That could be through material possessions. That could be through resources. It could be through more abundance of food, more abundance of money. It's such a beautiful energy, and it's a sensual energy. It's allowing us to really tap into how we feel pleasure at this time. And so how I see this energy is the more we can tap into those really good feelings, right? If you follow Abraham Hicks or the process of manifestation, the law of attraction, is you have to get into your vortex, into a higher vibrational state. And we do that by finding pleasure, of finding joy in the moment, right? Just feeling the goodness of life as if your dreams have already manifested. Jupiter in Taurus is the sensual, sensory feeling energy, right? How do you like to move through your day? What do you like to wear? What do you like to feel on your skin? What do you like to smell? What do you like to taste? What do you like to look at? What are your favorite colors, right? Like all these visual and sensory type of experiences bring pleasure into our life in the everyday moment. And if we do that with Jupiter, then we have this sextile towards the new moon in Pisces, where we're manifesting and putting the work in of law of attraction to create our reality. It is such a dreamy, magical energy. But we have to work for it. We have to actively do something with this energy to create that new beginning, to set everything into motion. And this is where I believe Mercury comes in, because anytime a planet moves from 29 degrees of Pisces to 0 degrees of Aries, they are starting over. They're in the fresh, hot, spicy energies of Aries, and Mercury is our mind, right? And so when Mercury moves into Aries, which is exactly happening at the time of this new moon, it is our opportunity for our mind to just act, to just be brave, to be bold, to find the answers, to, just do it, initiate the thing, call it into fruition, and doing things with a little bit more courage and bravery. So it's kind of like turning our mind on fire and just impulsively acting based on instinct, based on impulse, based on that inner knowing of this is what I want and I'm going to go get it. So this is a beautiful energy. The other thing we can see here going on in Aries at the time of the new moon is we still have the North Node and Chiron very conjunct. This energy is still working, the healing energy that is fated and destined for us. And now we can also see that we still have Mars and Venus very close together in the zodiac energy of Aquarius, where they were conjunct last month. And this allows us to really do our up leveling for the collective, right? Because Aquarius deals with groups of people. It deals with collective and humanity at large, the masculine and the feminine still together in that energy. So I think that just really adds to this new moon in Pisces of the collective up leveling, that we are manifesting as a group, that we are working together to change our reality. And with Mars and Venus being in Aquarius, we can see here that Mars is in that square with Uranus, which also goes exact on the day of the new moon in Pisces. So Mars is our warrior and it's taking action and it's moving things forward. And Uranus is the rebellion, liberator, taking the shackles off kind of energy. And so we're really getting this opportunity right now to kind of shake up our existence, to shake up our reality, with Uranus being so volatile and Mars helping us move forward and to take action on that. So this Uranian kind of rumbling energy can feel a little abrupt and life-changing. It can be like a surprise attack, a sudden activation, a sudden change. But it's okay as long as our mind is clear, as long as we have this vision in our head that we are wanting to move forward, we're holding high vibrational thoughts, we're in the realm of possibility. I think that this volatile change can really move us forward and like move up the speed of our manifestation. So I love this energy. I love where all the planets are. This is a beautiful, dreamy new moon. I hope you work with it. That's going to lead me then into the rituals and activities you can do around the time of this new moon to really, really work with this energy. So the first thing I would do, because this is the new moon in Pisces, Pisces deals with healing our energetic and emotional bodies. I would sign up to do some form of energy healing. Now that could be a chakra balancing session. That could be a sound bath ceremony, a breathwork session, gathering with like-minded people, anything that helps raise your vibration, that helps you clear stagnant energy, cut karma. Any type of energetic healing is going to be beautiful and magical and even more potent around the new moon in Pisces. The second thing I would do around the time of this new moon is do some dream journaling. And so essentially just taking a journal and start scripting, writing out your new reality, how you want your life to look, who's in your life. I mean, write the movie of your life. It'll be so potent under this new moon to start bringing that dream into reality. And the third thing I would do around the time of this new moon, because Pisces deals with water and deals with the energy of cleansing and releasing, is I would do some sort of detox bath or saltwater baths. Anything where you can just be in, around, or near water is going to be so healing and so potent at this time. Remember, you can do any of these rituals or activities to work with the new moon energy 3 days before up to 3 days after. So anywhere from March 7th until about March 13th. Anywhere in that window, work with that new moon in Pisces. And remember, as soon as the new moon in Pisces energy fades out, we are zipping right into eclipse season. So make sure you follow me, subscribe, come back for the full moon in Libra eclipse video, where we're going to break all of that down. If you want a little highlight and preview, you can go to my previous video, which was the March astro forecast, where I do the whole month overview. I go through every single planet one by one, also do a weekly breakdown, and also go through your rising signs and how that is impacting your month of March. So go check out that video if you want a heads up or a preview of that lunation. So with all of that, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for allowing me to guide you through the cosmic weather. Remember that our relationships around the time of this new moon in Pisces really have this possibility of manifesting. If you're single and you're wanting to manifest someone into your life for the long term, there's a lot of support for that at this time. But remember, we have to heal, cleanse, release, let go, shed, get rid of anything that is weighing you down, those negative habits, your self-sabotage tendencies, your addictive behaviors. We really have to let go of those lower vibrational energies so we can step into a higher version of ourselves and attract and call in the person that is right for us. And if you are in a relationship, a lot of healing at this time is going to be done on a personal level that is going to impact your relationship. And don't worry if your partner is doing the healing or not. You can do it for the both of you, just working on yourself, tapping more into your empathy and your compassion and your forgiveness, because energy is contagious. And so whatever healing you're doing, it will affect the relationship as a collective, as a whole, with Mars and Venus both being in Aquarius. So work with that energy. If you want to dive into a personal reading with me, I would be honored to look at your chart with you. We can do a birth chart reading if you're wanting to still understand more about your own unique soul's blueprint. We can also do an astro forecast, looking at what's coming up in the astrology on a month-by-month basis to help you navigate it and also know what area of life you should be focusing on and paying attention to. And my favorite type of readings are the relationship readings, where I help you have a better relationship with another person in your life by looking at both of your charts and helping you understand one another. I love doing those type of readings, so you can find all my booking information in the description box below. I'm going to send you so much love and light as you move through this new moon in Pisces. I will catch you in the next video. But before then, let's dive into your rising signs, breaking down what relationship in your life based on where Pisces falls in your chart is going to be heavily impacted around the time of this new moon, and what relationship new beginnings can you set into motion. Aries risings, this puts the new moon in Pisces in your 12th house. And this is very potent for you because the 12th house is everything going on behind the scenes. And so any kind of relationship that you might have that maybe you have not launched into the world, maybe there's someone in your life that's still a little bit of a secret. Maybe it's a business partner that you have not officially announced yet. Maybe it's a romantic relationship that you have not made public yet on social media. Maybe it is your own relationship with your spirituality or someone in your community that you are getting closer and closer to. So there is a new possibility, a new energy here to bring someone in your life out into the public world, out into the forefront, for you to set a new intention around those relationships. Do remember, my Aries risings, though, that this new moon in Pisces falls in your spiritual house. And so I really want you to set new intentions and new beginnings around your habits, your thoughts, your subconscious, your limiting beliefs. What are the stories that you're telling yourself? This is a great opportunity for you to start a new relationship with yourself when it comes to your mindset. So just tap into the energy of up-leveling your mental, energetic, and spiritual health at this time. Taurus risings, this puts this new moon in Pisces in your 11th house. So we're looking at relationships surrounding friends. Who are your community? Who is your tribe? Who are the people you like to be around? This is a potent new energy to manifest those people into your life, to see a new vision. Maybe you're wanting to get into a community of people that have similar hobbies to you. Maybe you're wanting to get into a networking group that's going to help up-level your life. Maybe you're an entrepreneur and you want to be in a room with millionaires that's going to help, you really take your business to the next level. Who are those groups and tribes and community of people that you want to call into your life? This is your time at this new moon in Pisces. Journal it, write about it, dream about it, and get out there in the world and take action and start asking questions, and you're going to be able to manifest those people into your life very quickly. Gemini risings, this puts this new moon in Pisces in your 10th house, your career space, your purpose, your legacy, your reputation that you're creating for yourself. So relationships in your life tied to your career. Who are you needing to call in? How are you needing to up level? Are there people that you're wanting to learn from? Are there people that are going to help support your career? Are there new employees you're wanting to hire? Who in your life are you wanting to manifest into your reality that is going to help you up-level your career? This is a beautiful opportunity, Gemini risings, for you to tap into your spiritual gifts, tap into your ways of healing others, with Pisces being your 10th house. This is your chance to really dream larger than life at the time of this new moon when it comes to the career and the legacy you're trying to make on this world. Cancer risings, this puts this new moon in Pisces in your 9th house. So we are looking at relationships in your life that are helping you expand, taking you out of your comfort zone, going on adventures with you. Get around people that are spontaneous, that are risk takers, that want to literally expand your horizons. That is going to be so beautiful at this time. Are you looking for someone that you can travel the world with? Are you looking for someone to go on adventures with? Are you looking for someone maybe that has different belief systems or philosophies, or someone that can teach you something? Maybe you're needing a mentor or a guru or a master, or someone that is just going to up level you in so many ways. This being the Pisces healer energy, this is a chance for you to really call somebody in that has a lot of talents and gifts of healing, of compassion, of empathy, Such a magical opportunity, and you really can manifest at this time some travel opportunities to go on a retreat or do some healing that really up levels your life. Leo risings, this puts this new moon in Pisces in your 8th house. So this is relationships that are tied in a deep and intimate way. Are you wanting to call in partners to connect with deeper? Are you wanting to call in people that are wanting to invest in you? This is the house of joint money, joint assets, joint resources. Are you wanting to call somebody in that is looking to merge with you in some way or another? Are you needing someone to invest in your business? Are you wanting your partner to make more money? Are you wanting to call in the forgiveness of a loan or a debt, or someone to provide you with a resource like their network or a building if you're trying to, manifest something on a physical scale? Or do you just want to have a better sex life? Do you want to call in a new partner that is willing to go deeper with you in an intimate way? This is your chance at this new moon in Pisces to call in someone who is willing to be vulnerable with you and to merge with you in a very beautiful, healing way. Virgo risings, this puts this new moon in Pisces in your 7th house, in your relationship house. So this is your new moon of the year for you to set intentions to have new beginnings in your relationship area of life specifically. So we are talking marriage, we're talking long-term partnerships, we're talking intimate friends, people that you are close to for a long time, business collaborations, even some of your open enemies, people you love to hate. This is your time to really call in new energy, to manifest some new energy. Are you needing a fresh start in a long-term marriage that you're just like, yo, we need a new beginning, we need some healing, we need some, larger than life kind of energy here? Maybe you're trying to call in a friend, a lifelong friend. Maybe you've lost a friend that you've been with for a long time and you're needing to call in a new lifelong friend. Maybe you are calling in someone that you can really start a business with, something you can build for the long term. It's a beautiful energy at this time to really start and setting intentions and envisioning and believing and manifesting people into your life that are going to stick around for a very long time. Libra risings, this puts this new moon in Pisces in your 6th house. So we are talking about setting new intentions, new beginnings surrounding your health. This is your health house. So are you needing to manifest some more well-being? Are you needing to get on track with your habits and daily routines? With Pisces ruling your 6th house, you're someone that maybe kind of puts your health on the back burner. You wear rose-colored glasses. You don't like to be disciplined and take your supplements every day. You kind of just go off your gut instinct of what you want to eat. But now this is a new moon for you to really set new intentions, especially with Saturn here, of saying, I need to be disciplined and committed, and looking for people in your life that are willing to support that, to set new intentions on calling in relationships that guide you and help support this overall well-being, the energetic piece of you, the emotional piece of you, the physical piece of you. Maybe you need to call in someone who is a coach, a physical trainer, coworkers, people in your life in your day-to-day that are going to push you to be very vital and healthy and well in this area of your life. So dream on that, sit on that, and start changing your habits and behavior. Up-level your health right now at this time. Scorpio risings, this puts this new moon in Pisces in your 5th house. How romantic, how dreamy. The 5th house is our area of life of romance, of birthing things into the physical world. If you are wanting to get pregnant, if you're wanting to have children, this is your time at this new moon. It's very much a manifestation portal for that. Now, if you're not, you want to be a little careful, be a little cautious, because that energy is ripe and potent. However, if you're trying to birth a creative passion project, the energy is full steam ahead. Launch it, bring it to its fruition at this time. Go on dates with your partner. If you're wanting to date, this is a good time for you to call in someone to have fun with, someone to, bring more joy into your life. So it's a beautiful, ripe energy for those things, Scorpio rising. Sagittarius risings, this puts this new moon in Pisces in your 4th house. So we are talking home and family. What new intentions, what new beginnings, what dream do you want to come to fruition around your home and family? This is a ripe and potent time for that. If you are wanting to, build a new home, move homes, if you're wanting different family members to move in or move out, this is a great time to set intentions. But looking at the relationships in your family life, this is a great time to have fresh new energy and a new beginning here. Capricorn risings, this puts this new moon in Pisces in your 3rd house. This is your mental new moon of the year. So we really want to look at our mental health, our limiting beliefs, our subconscious thoughts. How are we communicating with others? How are we teaching others? How are we sharing information with others? I want you to look at the relationships in your life that you learn from. Who is guiding you? Who are you listening to? How are those words coming in and affecting your reality? Be very cautious with relationships in your life that are speaking things to you that you don't believe or you don't want to hold into your vibration. So be cautious with all relationships, set new intentions. Maybe you want to be around people that have more positive energy, more positive thoughts, more positive words. It's going to be more important than ever for you at this time. Set new intentions to be around more people that are mentally going to help you up level at this time. It's Aquarius risings, this puts this new moon in Pisces in your second house. This is your money moon of the year. New beginning, new fresh start in your financial sector. What are you wanting to call in? What are you wanting to manifest, right? Dream big here. Is there a new income opportunity you're hoping for? Is there multiple streams of income? Are you hoping for clients to come in? Are you changing the way in which you make money? Is there a new material possession that you're wanting to call in? This is a beautiful manifestation moon for you around your money and your budget and your physical material possessions. Now, remember with relationships, you may want to focus on the relationships in your life where you are tied to them financially. So these are clients, these are, marriage partners, people that you live with, people that support you financially. This is an opportunity to breathe some empathy and compassion and forgiveness and love into those relationships, with Pisces being very empathetic. So give love, give empathy, give forgiveness, and we can reap a lot of financial rewards at this time. Pisces risings, this puts this new moon in your first house. So this is your new moon of the year. This is where everything begins for you, Pisces rising. So set some beautiful big intentions. It's all about you at this time. You don't want to worry about any other relationships. Focus on you and yourself. You want to look at your identity, your appearance, your physical body. How are you showing up in this world? What is the life that you want to create? What does it look like? This is a time where you can do a lot of dreaming and journaling and scripting and spending time in your own inner world, really thinking how you want to show up in your life. Create that avatar. This is a beautiful, beautiful energy for you to reinvent yourself. So happy new moon in Pisces, my Pisces risings.